I'm out today scouting for agricultural pests in the hemp field. Overall, I think that the plant does a fairly good job at defending itself. It seems to have enough natural compounds and chemicals in the tissue that seem to deter a large percentage of insects, but I am still seeing some. Thrips were observed. They're tiny little mites, I guess, that feed on the tissue. And I've also witnessed some, I guess I would call it like rootworm beetle. They're kind of little yellow beetles with black spots. Those are probably the ones I'm most concerned about, the thrips and those rootworm or borer beetles, whatever you want to call it. But other than that, I saw some Japanese beetles a while back, but they seem to have kind of moved on. So I've decided to prevent against, to fight against the thrips and also the rootworm or borer beetle. I've decided that I'm going to spray some Azamax. It's an OMRI approved organic insecticide, non-residual. I went back and forth about it. I was really hoping that I could farm it just 100% without any insecticide input, but at this point I want to just provide myself a little bit of insurance and hopefully just knock that population back a little bit and see if I can help it out. So here's one of those borer beetles, and if I have it misidentified, I really wouldn't be surprised. I'm not that good at it, but I'm witnessing a lot of them. Bugger. And I'm also observing a lot of ladybugs, and it appears that they're, obviously they're a predatory insect, and it appears as if they seem to be, kind of protecting the plant a little bit. So I'm kind of happy and excited about how many ladybugs I've seen. I do actually see one right here, and I saw one over there on a different plant, but here's one too. So there we go. That's a genuine ladybug. She's out here fighting the good fight. So obviously, you've got to take the good with the bad. If I'm applying Azamax out here to get all the insects, I'm probably getting those ladybugs too. So I feel bad about that, but got to do what you got to do. There's also been a couple, and I saw one over here recently, but there's been a couple instances where it looks like some sort of moth or larvae is making a tent out of the fan leaves of the hemp crop, and I'm not sure what's going on there, but that's something I need to dig down and do some research and figure out what's making those little tents. And I'll try to look around here and see if I can find one. I've only seen about 2 or 3, but I think I saw one this morning, so I'll poke around here and see if I can find it.